This is the University of Tampa. UT students travel from across the nation and around the globe to join a dynamic learning community. There are 150 academic programs, continuing studies for non-traditional students, and a highly ranked graduate school. AA Division II athletics program. The UT experience begins with an innovative first-year program and continues with opportunities to challenge yourself in the honors program, to study abroad, to conduct research with faculty, to do an internship, to volunteer in the community, or to participate in multiple leadership programs. Explore your dreams, discover your talents, get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
In the late 1920s, the prospect of a Hillsborough High student enrolling in college was bleak. The nation was in the throes of the Great Depression. Businesses were failing, and many of Tampa's beautiful waterfront homes were left abandoned. The principal at Hillsborough High, Frederick Spalding, didn't see these barriers. He only saw bright young students who were in need of a place to continue their learning. In 1931, collegiate-level courses were offered at Hillsborough High. This would later become the University of Tampa. On August 2, 1933, Spalding arrived at the doors of Plant Hall with a 100-year lease from the city and a firm resolve, and with the turn of a key, opened the door to the University of Tampa. In its fledgling years, UT was fortunate if it could collect half the tuition due from its students. It was only through the dedication of its professors, who worked without pay, that the university survived the Great Depression. Over the next several decades, UT grew slightly, enrolling up to 1,800 at times, starting several sports teams, and even began accepting students from other areas of the country. But in the early 90s, the growth seemed to stand still, even stop. UT needed new life, some passion. UT needed strong leadership.
In 1995, Dr. Vaughn became president and UT began to transform. 1,000 UT students has become 7,200, and we are now entering our 17th consecutive year of record enrollment. All the while, UT's academic profile continues to increase. There has been $350 million in new construction since 2000. We have added 7 new residence halls, academic buildings and labs, as well as athletic facilities. Plant Hall even got new carpet and new windows. UT now has more than 3,000 events annually and 200 clubs and student organizations. We have won 13 NCAA Division II championships, and since 2000, Spartan teams have won 35 Sunshine State Conference titles. As a member of the University of Tampa Spartan family, you are a guiding force behind UT's remarkable success. We are alums, students, parents, and friends, and together we are changing lives. We are individuals, yet the greater whole is only complete when we work together. You have helped make UT a vibrant community, with growing resources and a superior reputation. Just like in the beginning when professors worked without pay, the spirit of giving at UT remains strong. Last year, nearly $14 million was donated to the university by thousands of generous supporters. When we strengthen education, we strengthen our job force and our nation as a whole. Donations support academics, campus life, and a student's ability to afford an education. Your participation is what matters most and shows that our Spartan family believes in the future of UT. Whatever level of support, your gift is important to us and enables UT to provide the challenging, high-quality education that has defined our university. Thank you for helping UT achieve such great success.
Studies. Your support ensures that a UT education remains within reach to exceptional students from across a wide economic spectrum. Currently, 92% of UT's almost 9,000 students receive financial assistance. The Creating Tomorrow campaign is committed to increase student financial aid and academic program development. UT's strong experiential learning program is nationally recognized for the variety and number of experiences that shape our students' lives.
My UT scholarships are important because they allow me to focus on my studies and my future without the burden of financial struggles. I am currently a senior and have plans to attend law school next fall. This dream is possible because of the scholarships I've been awarded. Receiving financial aid has given me the time to compete on the cross-country team, become involved in student government, and to volunteer in the community. Each year, my scholarships have motivated me to achieve more academically. Thank you for believing in me.
Creating Tomorrow supports an innovative campus that reflects our defining value of educational excellence. We have always considered our campus setting as
sports and hoops, the athletic facilities here at UT are hard to beat. The Bob Martinez Athletic Center includes a large gymnasium, a weight room, and training facilities. In addition, the campus features an aquatic center open year-round, 6 tennis courts, baseball and softball fields, a 1,500-seat stadium, as well as a lacrosse field and intramural complex. Need a break from studying? Head to Fall Theater and catch a play. This 1,000-seat historic theater serves as a home for all major performances made by UT's Department of Speech, Theater and Dance, as well as special guests. This is one of UT's newest facilities, the Innovation and Collaboration Building. Here you will find UT's very own Starbucks. In addition, classrooms, cybersecurity labs, study lounges, and the Loth Entrepreneurship Center, designed for student entrepreneurs to launch their startups. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video tour of UT, we'd love to give you one in person. For more information or to schedule a campus visit, go to ut.edu.
I'd love to do the regional, I literally have to move, like, literally all my personal belongings from here to another state, and then school starts, like, I have no free time. But it'll be worth it, I think, I hope. Yeah, I interviewed, him. He used to be the, GM for the Rockies. Back when they won the World Series with the Red Sox? Was it? Rockies played the Red Sox for, like, what? It was when I was younger, I don't remember.
I was younger too, and I don't remember.
I'm slowly learning that, yeah, as I get older. I want to say like 04, 3? Okay, 07. Whenever they won the World Series, he was the GM, and then he created the virtual reality thing that he's talking about. That's the one JD sponsored though. Yeah. I don't know why I thought it was sooner than that. No, the Red Sox, when they came back from that 3-1 deficit, that was 04, right? Yeah, okay. I flipped it, yeah. Jeez.
And nobody is jumping around.
No, it does, no.
It's just an insult to the song.
It's weird, if it was a basketball game, I feel like I would be. I always do it for the basketball game here now. I have to drive to Louisiana 8 hours after running 24, well, depending on how this is. So that's the interesting part for me. Well, no, it's the driving part because I have not so much like technology in my truck. I can't stop because I got like my camera, my like Suzuki. Everyone's Mississippi. I love them. Like, you just don't want to park at a grand gas station. Yeah, you just don't want to park at a gas station. All that stuff. But if I can get through these next 2 weeks, I can get just about anything, I think.
One guy on 92 team, Eric Levin, was on the Army. Nobody does this either.
Oh no, I do this. I do this. Jump around, honestly. Not Nigel, I'll do the dance for that every game. Sweet Caroline, I do that one. Sweet Caroline might be the most universal one I think throughout all.
Not at Penn State.
Yeah.
Just got playing it.
Is it? Oh. Not Nigel? Yeah. Oh wow, that makes a lot. Yeah. Okay. Talking about Cotton Eye Joe or Sweet Caroline? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Well, Cotton Eye Joe is fucking weird. It's all photos, yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to University of Tampa Baseball. Hi, everybody. Jack Ike along with Tate Gebhardt. Howdy. I always have to pause there because I know you're going to throw that in.
You're good.
And it's a big night for baseball here for a couple reasons. The Spartans are getting ready to take on the Florida Southern baseball team, numbers 1 and 2 in the Sunshine State Conference, in a getting to be a late season matchup.
Sure.
And today is honoring the 1992 30th anniversary of the first national championship the Spartans won. And if you look out onto the field, you can see players from the 92 team who are on hand today. You see one of them wearing a uniform, and that is head coach Joe Urso, member of that team, All-American on that baseball team. The team went 42-19, beat Mansfield University 11-8 in the championship game. Matt Hudson, a pitcher on that team, 3 complete games in the playoffs and threw 125 pitches to wrap up the championship. This team then, mostly intact, came back and won the 1993 national championship with a 43-21 record. As when Tampa does it, they do it right. They went back-to-back.
Set the standard here at UT. Excited to see the 92 team still celebrated here in Tampa. Should be a good game today between two rivals.
And I think you've got a list of some of the players who are on hand today?
I believe we do. I gave it to Gil, who will be reading it out.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to put my mic out so you guys can hear it.
We'll mention it as, you can go ahead and put yours out and see if they pick it up. And we'll just let you listen to the ceremonies.
sophomore that year, and he got in and got a few key hits, but the following year, when Tampa won its back-to-back, David Dion was heralded as hitting 4 of the most monstrous home runs they had ever seen in Montgomery. David Dion. Team captain from Tampa Leo, Julio Ramirez. Our catcher from St. Pete Junior College, Sean Sprague. A right-handed reliever out of Rhode Island. He got a save in the game against Missouri Southern, Sean Slade. And the right-handed pitching starter, Iron Man Matt Hudson. He pitched the World Series opener and also got a complete game to win the championship. Left-handed starter from Massachusetts, Sam Steed. Reliever Mark Jones got to pitch 1 perfect inning at the World Series. Third baseman Brian Zalatel. Brian was an All-American, the South Region, and Conference Player of the Year. Starting pitcher Gary Graham, an All-America, and he's on UT's list in top 10 for victories by starting pitchers. He threw 7 innings of shutout ball against Missouri Southern. First baseman Jason Reed. Jason scored the tying run in the championship game. Tampa Jefferson catcher Raymond Gonzalez. From Tampa Plant, first baseman Matt Snyder. And from Connecticut, relief pitcher Mike Shakowski. Also want to recognize the team trainer from that year, Ms. Kim Morris. And of course, to throw out the first pitch, the head coach of that team, Mr. Lalo Prado. Under Prado, the 1992 Spartans won the first of 8 national championships. He would lead UT to the school's first ever back-to-back national titles with another in '93. A 1988 graduate of UT, Prado coached at his alma mater for 7 seasons, winning 278 career games and laying the foundation for the most successful college baseball program in the country since 1992. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your University of Tampa Spartans.
There you've got the list, folks. There are a few that didn't make it. We'll run through these names again as during the game. Again, this was the first national championship the Spartans ever won, and they have just have been going on and on ever since then. Back-to-back national champions to pick up that win over Mansfield University in 1992. And you see number 7 out there, Joe Urso, a member of that team. We'll get you the lineups for today's games as we'll go back to the future and give you today's game after the national anthem. National anthem from Jerome Fulton, the facilities director here. Did the first half of the song without the microphone on.
Impressive, nonetheless. Really,
about 2 seconds with the microphone really on, and then they got it all set for the last third of that song.
Professional as always.
So the Spartans and Florida Southern getting ready for this baseball game. Number 2, University of Tampa Spartans versus the Florida Southern Moccasins. Tampa 32-6 on the year, 16-2 in the Sunshine State Conference. Florida Southern, the Moccasins, 24-16. They are 15-6 in the Sunshine State Conference. The Spartans with a 4-game edge in the loss column, as Florida Southern's played 21 conference games already. Spartans at 18. The Spartans, this is the last home series of the season, and they will have a doubleheader tomorrow at 1 and 4. After that, the final 3 series of the season, all on the road. 9 games to finish up the season. The Spartans at the moment with a 4-game edge over Florida Southern. Spartans will enter with 3-3 in their last 2 series. Have hit a couple little bumps, but nothing that this team hasn't had to deal with in the past as they get ready for this game. We'll get you the starting lineups for today's game. For Florida Southern, they will start in center field is number 1, and that is Nathan Chevalier, and he is a grad student and a transfer, believe it or not, from Nova Southeastern, where he played for a 3 season. Number 9 in left field is Nick Wells. He is a senior from Apopka, Florida, went to Polk State Junior College before coming here. Number 8, batting third, is Duncan Hunter, a grad student from Riverview, Florida, went to Jacksonville University to start his baseball career. First base batting cleanup is number 6, Jeff LaCory. He is a sophomore from Lake Mary, Florida, Lake Mary High School. Batting fifth, second base, number 30, and that is, let me find him here, Connor Berry, a junior from Seminole, Florida, went to Pasco Hernandez State College. Batting sixth is number 31. Number 31 is Jared DeSantolo, a grad student from St. Petersburg, Florida, went to Florida Atlantic University to start his career. Batting eighth is the DH, number 28, Seth Kennedy, a grad student from Sebring, Florida, went to Florida International, and that was the 7th batter. Batting 8th is number 4, the shortstop, and that is Grady McGuire, a sophomore from Tampa, Florida, went to Wharton High School. And batting 9th is the catcher, number 19, and that is Joe Raffelli. And Raffelli is from Tampa, Florida as well, went to Nova Southeastern University to start his career. They will be having Nick Madej on the mound when they come out onto the field. The Spartans will have Hayden Erb on the bump to start the game with Josh Rulai behind the plate. First pitch coming up in seconds. And if you look at the stats that Hayden Erb has put up this year, they are pretty amazing. This is his 12th start of the year. He is 8-0 on the season, 57 2/3 innings pitched. He has given up 46 hits, 18 runs, 13 earned, walked 21, struck out 79, so almost a 4-to-1 ratio, strikeouts to walks, and a 2.03 ERA. Wow. So some pretty impressive numbers for Hayden Erb, and we've come to expect that out of our Friday night pitcher.
Sure, yeah. Leads the Spartans with 8 wins, like you mentioned, and excited to see him out. Full pack house, as we mentioned, the 1992 team celebratory tonight. So if you can hear us over all the noise and banter, it's going to be a fun one, a great time to come out to the ballpark if you're in your dorms chilling. Right before finals week and everything gets on going, make sure to come out to the ballpark. We're having a beautiful day out here today.
It is a nice-looking day here in Tampa. I think the temperature, it's windy.
I got 83, Jack.
You got 83? Yeah. Is that what you're banking on it, or that's your guess?
Let's bank on technology. 83 on the Lenovo.
Yeah, you are right.
Let's go.
83, windy. What are they claiming for the wind today? They are claiming that it is out of the east at 14 miles an hour. So a pretty strong wind. Leading off will be Chevalier. Chevalier is the leading hitter on the team. He comes in with a .362 batting average. He's started all but one game this year. And Hayden Erb will start. He pitches from the stretch, and the first pitch, a little bit low.
Personally, Jack, my opinion, I think every pitcher should pitch from the stretch. It's just the chances of you not ever giving up a hit or a run are not likely, so might as well pitch from where you're going to be at just so you get comfortable with it.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, so Erb pounding the strike zone early. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Erb gets the sign from Ruai. Just missing outside. Spartans defensively have Dan Sullivan at first. McAllister Jorgensen is at second. Jamarcus Lyons at third, and Drew Earhart is the shortstop. Jordan Lala is in left field. Jose Cadenas in center, and
I believe that's Cumbo in right.
It is. I was making sure. EJ Cumbo is in right. He caught me mid-pitch there. Fouled off. This Florida Southern team brings in a little bit of pop from their bats as they have LaCorey, who will be coming up cleanup hitter, already has 13 home runs on the year. And Duncan Hunter, who is third in the order, has 11. Called him out. One strikeout, 80 on the year.
Beautiful pitch there by Erb to hit that corner. With 2 strikes, he had something to mess with and found the edge of the strike zone. Nice pitch.
Brings up Nick Wells to the plate. Comes in with a .237 average. As a team, they have a .274 average. As a team, the Spartans are over 300 and have been this whole season. A little bit inside. Joe Urso, head coach, and honored today as a member of the 1992 championship team. Lance Necro, head coach, Florida Southern. Fouled back. One ball, 1 strike with an out. Beautiful day for baseball. Ground ball heading out to Jorgensen. Takes a nice hop for him. To Sullivan for the out. I mentioned Lance Necro, one of the good guys in baseball here, just like the Spartans are. But about 6-7 years ago, brought my daughter to a game. And Lance wanted to meet her. And my daughter at the time recovering from cancer. And they've had a friendship ever since. And
that's awesome.
As soon as I walk in, he's like, "How are you? How's Devin?"
That's awesome. That's cool.
And he said, "Couldn't you convince her to come to the game?" A little bit inside.
I met him once. Nice man.
He is,
I'm more friendly, of course, with his father, Phil Necro. And
his father is Joe Necro.
Joe Necro, my bad. Grandfather, I believe.
Uncle
is
Phil
Necro?
Phil Necro.
Okay, apologies.
Joe and Phil were brothers.
Apologies. Uncle, I grew up with being a Braves fan and being idolized. I think there used to be a statue of him. I believe they still have it, but at the old Turner Field, they for sure had one. So, Necro family, well loved throughout the whole Sun Belt and all of baseball, really.
Lance played a couple of years with the San Francisco Giants and a couple other teams, but mostly with the Giants. Had 13 home runs one year. There's a base hit. Going into the corner, Lala picks it up. Will hold him to a single. Hunter turned on that one for the base hit.
I'm really eager to say the most packed house we've had all year, but it's either between this or the Kiermaier one.
The Kiermaier game. I think it's pretty comparable, though I think this one will grow as the day goes on.
Sure. Also, you have rival Florida Southern in it, so
they're filling up their side very well.
Yeah.
I mentioned that LaCorey, or Hunter, I should say, has 11 home runs, and LaCorey has 13. And they are 3-4 in the batting order. This is LaCorey at the plate. And I thought, okay, one guy's got 11. The guy hits right before you has 11. You've got 13. So I found it interesting. Hunter, 34 RBI. LaCorey, who bats after him, 30. So he's taken some of his runs.
All right, yeah. Seems like it.
Yeah. Not all of them.
Just some of them.
As a team, they've hit 54, which probably, I'll have to check the Spartans to be sure, but more than likely, the Spartans with just 26.
But man, it is really cool to see not all of the 92 team here showing out.
Some of them look like they're still ready.
Yeah.
Maybe playing in some city leagues.
Well, once a Spartan, always a Spartan. So.
True. Runner goes, ball outside, throw to second, he's in safely. Stolen base for Hunter. That is his 6th of the year in 7 attempts. They don't run a lot. That was just their 38th attempt. Fouled back. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count with 2 out.
This place just gets more and more packed. People still filing in.
Oh, yeah. Got to let them get the dinner hour in.
Sure, of course.
Get home from work.
Yep, that's true. The classes should be all but over, so.
No excuse.
Yeah, come out to the ballpark. Good
nice pitch for the strikeout. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Erb. They leave a man at second. We've played half an inning. They did get a hit. They leave him on second. No score, Tampa and Florida Southern.
Just another ordinary day at UT.
Spartans coming to bat. Starting lineups for Tampa will be Jordan Lala leading off. Drew Earhart, number 2, is batting second. 19, E.J. Cumbo is third. Cleanup, number 26, Dan Sullivan. 0, Jamarcus Lyons batting fifth. Giovanni Lorenzo batting sixth. He is number 10. Jose Cadenas is batting seventh. McAllister Jorgensen batting eighth. And Josh Rulai, the catcher, batting ninth.
Want to do a quick announcement before we go. We're talking about this home run thing I'm doing all year. Every home run Tampa hits at home, I will be running a mile at the end of the year. We're currently at 24. I want to give a shout out to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and the Tampa Bay Sports for helping me do this. If you guys would like to donate, any donations are welcome. We greatly appreciate it. It's https://pages.lls.org/ltn/sun/tampa22/run-tater-run, or you can just go to lighttenight.org, go to donation, donate as much as you like. We greatly appreciate it. It'll be a cool thing here in the end. Lala, up to the plate.
Nathan Madej is the pitcher, comes in with a 5-1 record. And this is appearance number 10 in the year, his 9th start. 44 and 2/3 innings pitched, 24 hits, 16 runs, 15 of them earned, walked 30, struck out 49, and brings in a 3.02 ERA.
Well, he pitches fast. We're already at, I believe, to 2 strikes.
By the time I said that, we've got 2 strikes, and Lala slaps one foul.
Hate when that happens. We get all the stats, and by the time the at-bat's over.
I look up and combos at the plate.
Sure. I swear, that St. Leo game, I started saying the first person stats, 3 people went down, and I was just like, I can't do this. Interesting stance from him. Has his body contorted.
Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jordan Lala coming in with a .355 batting average. Foul back. One of 5 Spartan starters hitting over 300.
Lala only hitting .355, so you know.
Yeah. And you're third on the team.
Sure.
Actually, yeah, third. Though he gets the called third strike there, and he'll bring up Drew Earhart. Drew sporting a .351 batting average. That gets you 5th on the team.
Yeah, 5th on the team. He leads in at bats with, I believe this will be 152 for him.
Correct.
2nd on the team in hits with 53. And up there in home runs, I want to say 3rd.
5. Yep, 3rd.
Yep. So
leading is Dan Sullivan.
Yeah. I believe he hit the double-digit mark.
A little bit low.
Such an interesting stance to turn your body but look straight.
Yeah.
Must have been. Oh, let him pitch.
That's foul ball. I would say most pitchers, unless somebody changes them, learn that stance pretty early in life, and that's where they're comfortable.
Yeah, you don't change that to be more comfortable. That's something you brought with you. I made the trip up to Florida Southern once to see my friend who plays for West Florida make his debut. I think it was about 2 years ago now. So the distance between the 2 colleges, not that much. That's why you see about an even split of both teams.
Yeah, it's 50 miles at the most from here. Ball low.
All sports, 2 schools, not really too big of fans of each other. At least historically.
No love lost at any sport.
Remember the hockey games? They'd throw mitts. I remember that. So here we are at baseball.
Strike call.
Looks like the outside corner will be called for a strike this evening.
Yeah,
at least to righties. Yeah.
Now, should it be a batter's duty to, as he walks back to the dugout at some point, or at some point, tell them he's calling the outside?
Oh yeah, no, that's if you're. All the way on pitch.
Ground ball out to second. That's Barry. 2 down.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the job of the guy in front of him. If you're a good, well-oiled machine like I believe University of Tampa is, you tell the guy next to you, like, hey, he's pitching more outside, you're pitching inside. And you obviously pick it up. If you're not paying attention, then you miss stuff like that. But Tampa's locked and loaded, and I'm sure they'll know.
Defensively for Florida Southern, Rafale is behind the plate. LaCory at first. As I said, Madej is pitching. Berry at second. DeSanto is at third. McGuire shortstop. Wells, Chevalier, Hunter. Outfield left, center, right. So far, they've played pretty straight, pretty big, pretty shallow, and pretty off the line in left field. And Cumbo hits it to center, but no center. Second base, Berry calling it, drifting a little, makes the catch on the grass to end the inning. We'll talk about the Sunfield net. I'll probably hit these guys coming up later. We played an inning, no score. We'll head to the second on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
It's not about any one thing. It's about how everything comes together, how it all connects. People, ideas, resources, community, everything. Quality of life services. That's what we do. Sodexo.
Top of the second we go, and it'll be Barry, Santolo, Kennedy for the Florida Southern Moccasins.
Got Spartacus in the house tonight throwing out T-shirts. There's Mr. Colby over there. Packed house, as you can tell. I'm going to give a quick pan. There's the 92 team celebrating, and we're back to baseball.
First pitch from Herb, fouled back. You can see it's pretty evident now that shadows do play a factor here for a couple innings. Not that long ago, home plate was in shadows.
Sure.
And now you can see there's a shadow between home and the pitcher's mound. The plate is in sunlight, and then shadow just behind the plate. Now, as the game progresses, there'll be a shadow on the batter's box, and the pitcher will be in the sun. Ground ball heading out to Earhart. Takes a nice bounce for him. Throw to Sullivan in time. One thing we also notice is about this time of day, balls hit to the outfield or anything in the air. They're really going to have to shield their eyes because the sun is right behind home plate.
Also good to say that the camera is stationary as I was moving it around. we wanted to show what the athletic marketing department does here. They're doing a fantastic job with this alumni game, so I want to show it around. But like Mr. Jack always says,
doesn't move.
It does not move, so listen to us down the left and right field line. We'll make sure we let you know what's going on.
Got to get one of those fisheye lenses.
Sure, yeah. I've been begging for a camera in center field. You just press a button and you got that angle view.
So you want to actually be the director as well. Huh?
Well, just two buttons. You kick one, two, yeah. It'd be cool, but I've got shot down twice on that, so looks like we'll be with this camera until it ends.
Fouled back. That one hit the umpire in the face mask. Knocked him off his feet. I think he's going to be okay.
Ooh. Never nice when you get a straight shot.
You may have a mask on, but that will wake you up.
Sure.
Players coming out. Joe Urso coming out. Trainers coming out. That's Joe and Lance Necro you can see together out there. I've seen this in one game where it happened and the base umpire and the home plate umpire just switch positions for the rest of the game.
Sure.
And I don't know when it happened, how early it was, but they felt it was best to switch positions.
Yes.
But you can wear that mask, but you get hit, it's a jolt.
Yeah, no, it's a jolt. I mean, it's having a baseball come full speed at you with no, I don't even think it got gloves. I think it just went straight from pitcher's arm to the mask. So
off the foul, I think it was foul tipped, which may even increase the speed.
And honestly, I hope he's okay.
They're just giving him time to get his senses.
Sure. It's tough umpire staying in there. Round of applause for him. Glad to see he's okay.
Said, where are you? He said, Orlando. They said, let's go.
Let's do it. Close enough. In the state.
State, right?
Yeah, sure. Remember, I was pitching one time, got hit in the face. They asked me what my name was. I said, Nate. They said, okay, we're good to go.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Got
one letter
some
off.
of the letters.
Sure.
Wrong order.
This was, of course, before all the concussion protocol and stuff went through, but,
So DeSantelo still at the plate.
Here we are.
1-1 is the count. Swinging a miss.
Herb's off speed is really working.
We should tell you who is behind the plate. It is John Bennett who took that one. Gary Glover is on the bases. Ground ball. Does it get through? Diving Jorgensen, but not quite able to knock it down, and a base hit for DeSantelo.
Good attempt there by Jorgensen, just a little too far out in front of him. Runner on first.
Kennedy coming to the plate. Seth Kennedy, a .258 hitter on the year.
Number 28, Seth Kennedy.
First pitch, a little bit high.
If you hear any background noise, we have a lot of people here.
A lot of people here.
So,
I think we've got some players showing up from other years.
Sure.
That one's popped up.
I mean, that's high.
That is Major League, as we say. Drew Earhart coming in behind the bag, or behind the mound, and makes the catch. As a couple people were walking up the steps, I heard somebody say, from the 2015 Tampa team.
Yeah.
So I think they invited all alums back, but
Sure.
specifically 92.
That was the shortstop, number 4, Grady McGuire.
Also tonight, over near the Spartans dugout, they got the pictures showing up of the soon-to-be turf field that will be here. So, showing off what is to come for Tampa baseball.
Strike call. 2 outs. Man on first, though, with the base hit. Second hit off of Herb. Call strike.
I mean, man, imagine trying to face someone like Herb who's already got nasty stuff, but now it goes from sun to shade to sun.
Yeah.
And as soon when he releases, it goes to shade. That's a tough thing to hit, folks.
Just kind of flails at that one. That ends the inning, and Herb just keeps cruising along. That's his third strikeout. Again, they leave a runner. We go to the bottom of the second. No score, Tampa, Florida Southern, right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby. Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela burns it. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org/opportunity.
Bottom of the second, Dan Sullivan will lead off for the Spartans. He leads Tampa in home runs this year. He has 10 on the season. Batting, .358. On base percentage of .414.
Yeah.
Talking about 5 starters hitting over 300. Every one of them has over 400 on base percentage.
And the thing Sullivan's the 4th on that list is insane.
He's 4th on there. He's 2nd in batting average, but he's 4th in on base percentage.
Urso's kind of set, I think, at 412 for foreseeable future, but we'll hear about that later on.
And took a nasty hop, recovers, throws, he beat it out.
That should be a base, I don't know. Is that a base hit, Jack, you think?
Well, he bobbled it, had time to make the throw. The throw was high. It's whether he thinks he got there in time before the ball. I might lean toward an error, but I'm not paid to be the official scorer.
The intern finally making his return. I believe
He did put an error.
Yeah, so it is an error. Intern was correct.
I think if the throw would have been in time, or not high, it would have been in time.
Sure. You think you mean if the second baseman cleanly got it, yeah.
Oh, even on the bounce.
Yeah.
He'd have beat the throw if it was lower. Didn't pull him, would have beat him.
Well, I'll help his on-base percentage. Should take him to 3rd on the team now.
Jamarcus Lyons to the plate. Said hi to his grandpa once again. Comes to every game, brings his own chair, sits right in the front row, just to the right of home plate.
People bring bags of lunches into the ballpark and dinner, I'm assuming, so...
Ball. 2-0 to Jamarcus.
I see players from all different types of team here, so great day to be at the ballpark.
There's a strike. Two balls, one strike. Throw to first.
Interesting.
Sullivan back.
Interesting throw over there.
Lefties have unique deliveries to first.
Sure.
You know, righties have to actually do the pivot and throw, so there's not a lot they can do with it. Lefties can try to fake you out. That was almost a sidearm. Ball high, 3-1.
For those that are listening in from the ballpark, we do have concessions, hot dogs, I think pizza and sodas of your choosing.
Candy.
Gatorade, I believe, as well.
And you know what? I do know they listen from the ballpark because a dad told me he puts the earbuds in and listens.
Beautiful.
And he gets the walk.
There we go.
Base hit and a walk. So the Spartans get their first 2 men on. Lorenzo to the plate. Giovanni Lorenzo for the Spartans. Starting to get his at-bats up there as the DH. .338 batting average. 74 at-bats so far on the season and 25 hits.
I mean, it's just. I mean, I know some of these players have some sample size in batting, but to have like 280 be a down hitter on the lineup, that's impressive.
And the pitch fouled off. When you're 280, which is a really respectable batting average, and you are 36 points below the team average.
It's an impressive team.
Says something about the team.
I feel like we've mentioned this, but I do want to remind everyone there will be 2 games tomorrow. One, and I believe 4:30. It says 4.
No, they claim 4.
Yeah,
they always have.
It will always go up.
And it never matters.
Yeah. Oh,
and may fall in. Heading out to falls foul.
Okay.
Giving a good chase was Wells, but it just falls foul. I have a friend coming to the game tomorrow. He came to a bunch of basketball games with me. He lives, walks over to the games. We used to work together in television years ago.
Perfect.
And he said, I love the fact that you got me to do things. He said, I don't really like sports. And after I went to a basketball game, I was talking to some of my other friends from another niche about sports, and they're like, why do you care so much about sports all of a sudden?
The only thing I can say from my experience, I've always been into sports. I never thought myself in a broadcast booth. I talked a lot, and then once my playing career came to an end, I tried out, didn't make the team. I kind of just naturally found my way up here. It's a cool little family atmosphere up here, so it's a good thing to start out and just do anything, really.
1-2. And so, he wanted to experience baseball, and he texted me a couple weeks ago, said he wanted to come to a game, and he said on a Saturday, and I said, well, it's doubleheaders, 1 and 4. The 4 o'clock game will start at 5.
Sure.
And then he texts back, and he goes, do you do both games? And I said, yes. And he goes, really? Isn't that a long day? And I like, extremely long.
The doubleheaders get long, but
ball 2.
Fortunately, I can speak for myself on this. I assume the same for you. Baseball's an easy game for me to love, so it really, even though it is a long day, it's a really fun time. It's a little kind of freeing to just go.
Well, when you do this team,
it's also
9 times out of 10 you're going to get a win.
That's also true. I can't say I've never broadcasted for a non-losing team.
And probably 7 times out of 10 doubleheaders, you get a sweep.
Sure. So it's fun when your team's winning always. So
2-2, fouled off.
I do want to tell anyone listening to the dorm rooms that if you're trying to find your niche, college is where everyone usually tries to find their niche. Go out, join a club, do something. I was a part of so many clubs. I was part of the hammock club at one point here, where everyone has hammocks out near the palm trees out there.
So you practice resting.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a hammock club. There's just anything you got to join. Radio club for a minute, and I found out about podcasting. So you got to join something to create something. So go out, join a club. It's a really good thing to do here, and you'll find your niche.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout.
Good at bat by Lorenzo. Got a lot of pitches out of Florida Southern pitcher, so good at bat.
We'll bring up Jose Cadenas, center fielder. Nice to see him getting back into that regular center field spot.
Very nice to see Cadenas out here. An elite bunter at that as well.
294, so his average just keeps going up as he gets more playing time. This is just going to be at bat number 52 on the year.
Mentioned he's a good bunter. It's actually be a great time for a bunt potentially, but Cadenas can hit, so we'll see how this goes.
They are in at the corners. Though if he puts it down third base, Sullivan's got third.
If he can put it in between the umpire and the third baseman, that's because the lefty he has to completely move over. And can you give me the pitcher's name one more time? Because I remember Madej. Okay. I heard something different earlier. I didn't want to say it wrong, but if you can put a bunt down there where he's in a good spot.
A little bit low outside. Yeah, always go talk to the coach. They know it. Except one coach one time's like, I pronounce the name, and he goes, yeah, close enough. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be close enough. He said, to be honest with you, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I said, your own player? And he calls over the player. That one has popped out.
That could. Well, will they tag? Okay.
I would.
They won't.
No, he was off the base. I did a game a number of years ago. It was another soccer game.
Sure.
And I was told by, and I'm trying to think, the PA announcer, and it was at another school. And I went over the names with him, and he goes, no, that's not how you do that. Say that name. And I'm like, yes, it is. And he said, no, I checked on it. That's not how you say it. And I said, she's on the Tampa team. I just went and talked to her and confirmed it's this way. She goes, that's not what I was told.
Sure.
I got it from the actual player.
It's one of those things that I know for a fact coaches don't always know the names because I know some, especially baseball, it's such a nickname sport. So I can see how that's possible.
Spartans now 2 outs.
Woo!
And still 2 on. They had 2 on and no outs. And now with McAllister Jorgensen at the plate. One of the young freshmen here, 222 on the year, though he's getting more at-bats. A rising star, a budding star.
Sure.
Good
pitch.
Catches the inside corner.
A good no swing by Jorgensen, but even better pitch by Madej. So
he's down 0-2.
So choke up, try to aim for the right side. There's a wide opening between the first baseman and second baseman currently, so we'll see if he can fit it through there.
Oh, 2 on the way from Madej. Slaps it foul. Jorgensen holds the bat. Madej gets the sign now into the stretch. Runners on first and second. Ground ball. Oh, just foul by about 5 feet. Turned on it. As we said, the wind blowing in at 14 miles an hour from the east means it's coming over the left field wall. So it'll really take some muscle to get one out to left.
Sure.
Dan Sullivan, the Spartan top home run hitter, is a lefty. He'll have a little advantage.
Yep.
And same with LaCorey. 13 home runs for Florida Southern, also a lefty. Not to say you can't hit one into left field. It's just going to take a little more oomph.
Yeah.
Pitch again. Popped up. And is it going to sail out of play? Yes. Spartans are 16-2 in conference play this year, holding on to a 4-game edge in the loss column over Florida Southern. Florida Southern has played 3 more games. Strike 3 call. Inning is over. Spartans get 2 on. And they don't move, so we played 2 full, no score. Tampa, Florida Southern right here on TampaSpartans.tv. Yep.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity
personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
So we move along quickly. We are into the third inning of a scoreless game. Coming up to bat for Florida Southern will be Raffali, and he's number 9 in the order, then Chevalier and Wells. Hayden Erb on the mound through 2 innings, has 3 strikeouts already. Pop foul. Raffali, 238 on the year.
So asking about the cameras, I know you can't see it on here, but there's some people walking around with some pretty massive cameras. I believe they're doing a documentary or a short or something. I wasn't told the full scale of it, but they're filming for something. So,
swing and a miss.
Out at the ballpark, you see the camera. That is what it's for.
Oh, 2 pitch from Erb. Tosses a high one up there. See if he'll bite. 1-2 now.
Got to tell you, got to do the senior. We're doing all the senior festivities as we get closer to graduation, and I have to say, anyone who is below a senior, when you get to a senior year, make sure you walk up to the minarets at the top. It's
strikeout. Number 4.
Strike 3. It's one of the coolest things I've gotten to do since being here. You don't realize it's like the small, narrow room like you walk into, and then it goes up like 5 floors, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller until you get to the very top, and you're there with like 2 people like this. You have the cool 360 of this, everything around you. It's a really cool thing. Got to sign it there. You see like autographs from like the class of 1964.
And there's a window looking out.
Oh, there's windows all over.
360.
Yeah, but it just older. You can see like the construction. It gets older as you go up, so starts creaking on stairs and stuff.
Chevalier now at the plate.
It's a cool thing to do.
Struck out his first time, leading off the game. Pop up. Sullivan gives chase. Does he have play? And he does not.
They're just determined to put a ball through one of those dorm windows over there.
I've got to think they're reinforced because of that.
Yeah, there's no way they haven't thought through that.
There is a dorm in right behind the first base dugout, not too far. There is a big fence encircling this, not just the home run fence, but about 100-foot tall fence encircling the ballpark because there's 2 major roads down first and third base, and there's a parking lot in left field. There's dorms in right field and a track in right field. So they do their best to keep the ball in. Popped up foul again. Out of play.
Oh, that one's for the... Yeah.
Though a number of balls do leave the ballpark every game.
You can only do so much in a city like atmosphere, Tampa. So do try their best.
Two on the way. Swing and a miss. Make it 5 strikeouts for Mr. Erb.
Having himself a night.
He's got 84 on the year now.
As all the hip kids say, the bird cage is what they refer to it as.
So I got to start doing that, right?
Sure, of course. Oh, of course.
I was telling my daughter, I said, that's groovy. She goes, quit the hippie talk. Quit the hippie talk, Dad.
Of course, when I say that, the internet moves so fast nowadays, we're probably
it's
years...
probably back in.
Yeah, it could be back in.
I said groovy, far out of sight.
They'll find its way back in. That's too cool
easily,
to say. Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Though I'm going to my class reunion in June, so I got to work these words back in.
Sure, of course.
To the vernacular.
Sure.
Nice pitch.
Something to teach you about my generation's vernacular. Lit. It's like it's awesome.
Yes.
Kind of the same equivalent.
That one I knew.
That means like all right. Same kind of as groovy, kind of same.
I like when
words.
Area. changed what their original definition
Sure.
was. Like, hey, that's bad.
Yeah.
Meaning good.
Well, it's also the sport.
Yeah.
Like a nasty pitch. Like
Yes.
nasty, usually people think that's like ugly, not good, but nasty pitch is a good thing in baseball. So vernacular changing, especially in the baseball world, it's insane.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Wells at the plate. Herb fires. Give him another
Good
K.
pitch.
Even I called that one.
Yeah.
6 strikeouts out of the first 9 outs of the game. No runs, no hits, no errors. Spartans will be coming to bat in the bottom of the third. They will have 9-1-2. You're watching on TampaSpartans.tv. Bottom of the third. Josh Rulai will lead off for the Spartans.
Speaking of vernacular, A-Town, my city I grew up in. Played throughout the ballpark.
9-1-2 in the order. Neither team has done a heck of a lot today. Herb, 6 strikeouts of the 9 he's faced. Rulai, a 206 hitter on the year.
Honestly, I think his average should be at least up to 250. He's just been hitting the ball really hard right at where the fielders are, so it's just tough luck, but part of the game. You just have to hit it where there ain't. You just hit it right where they are, so.
Two balls, 1 strike. Madej fires, and Rulai fouls it off. Ground ball out to second. Scooped up easily, threw him out. 1 up, 1 down. Barry makes it look simple. Jordan Walla to the plate now. He struck out looking his first time up.
One of my generation's great, Kanye, going out through the ballpark.
And that's fair ball. That could go in for extras down into the left field corner.
Oh.
Lala, he is fast. Matter of fact, the outfielder, Wells, couldn't pick it up cleanly. So it was going to be a double anyway. But Jordan Lala slaps one opposite field and heads into second base for a one-out double.
Wasted absolutely no time. First pitch went oppo.
He is fast. I looked down when I saw Wells heading for the ball just to see if he was thinking of going to second. He was halfway there.
Sure. He ties for the team lead in doubles now. That should be his 11th double on the year. But no, he is quick. A single will score him right here.
Earhart sees it outside.
I would love to see a race between Knutson and Lala. That would be, I think, that's the one right there.
Earhart waits. Here's the pitch. A little bit low, 0-2 or 2-0. Rafali with a quick visit to the mound. Might be to just go over some signs.
Talking about the sun, it's kind of breaking out where he's kind of, his head when he starts his motion is in the shade a little bit and going into the sun, so wouldn't be shocked if you saw a few more in the dirt potentially, just maybe his sun caught his eye. So
this is also that time of day if you want to watch it. When the catcher throws it back to the pitcher, sometimes throws it right into the sun and the pitcher just bails out of the way. We'll see if that happens. 2-0 to Drew. 3-0 to Drew. That was the Spartans' first hit of the game. That one gets away.
Did it hit him?
Yeah, and that was ball 4 anyway.
Well,
but it had to be. It got away. It's not a dead ball, so he could go to third.
I thought it hit him, so I was like...
Either way, it was ball 4. If it hit him, I think it's a dead ball, though, right?
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying if it was hit him, I think Lala would have to go back to
ball
second.
4.
Yeah, but it's ball 4, so he can move up. One of the reasons I'll be running 24 some odd miles, depending on how these next 3 games go. This man right here, EJ Cumbo, can hit for power, too.
I say you're going to have 25 miles after this at bat.
I'm really hoping not. I am pushing myself possibly
to my... So you're anti-Spartan?
No, I'm not anti-Spartan, no. Which is, I've kind of cornered myself here. I am not anti-Spartan at all. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Florida Southern, so I'd rather him hit the home run. Just my body, I don't know how many more I got.
Thought this might be a situation where Joe might send Drew just to see if they'll throw.
I think it's worth the risk,
Not
honestly.
a big lead. Ground ball.
Oh.
They may be able to turn 2. There it is.
Safe.
He beat it out. No, he called him out.
Wow.
They got the double play, so no run score, and we finish up 3. I felt like that Yankee announcer called him safe and set out.
I think he was, but no replay here in Division 2.
All right, we finished 3, no score, right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. UT students travel from across the nation and around the globe to join a dynamic learning community. There are 150 academic programs, continuing studies for non-traditional students, and a highly ranked graduate school. NCAA Division II athletics program.
Top of the fourth, as we just keep zipping along in this game.
Yeah.
Hunter to the plate.
We're going to jinx it. They're going to get about to like the 6th, and then it's going to become like a 3-hour.
Well, then I'm going to blame you if it's in the 6th.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll take the blame. I'm good at that. I've learned.
Now watch Hayden Erb on the throw back. 'Cause he took one during warm-ups and just bailed out of the way.
Honestly, with no runners on, I would just roll it back. Like
Rula is learning to throw it low.
Sure.
Throw it at the ankles for a while. So now watch this one, see what happens. Now he throws it outside.
It's okay.
Did Hunter think he was out there or just went to the opposite side of the plate for balance?
Well,
he's behind 0-2.
Honestly, if I was in that position, I'd just walk 2 steps forward. But, again, rhythm is a huge part of a pitching.
Erb fires. Looked good, but didn't get the call. It's 1-2 now. We're only in the fourth, but I'd say it's a pretty good pitcher's duel at this point.
Sure.
The pitch.
Good
Strike
pitch.
3, call, 7 Ks now for Hayden Erb.
I mean, he's just showing off at this point.
The batters are just like, wow.
Yeah.
That was really good. LaCorey to the plate. 13 home runs on the year. Catcher for the Mocs. Ooh, way outside. Oh, 1-0 on the way. Pop foul. We have to make our requisite shout out to the downtown Tampa skyline.
That away, yeah.
I'm thinking like the only thing better would be mountains.
Mountains. I've seen. I've. This is what I do with my free time. So it's as annoying as this is. We've looked through like all the high schools, all the colleges, and there's some like ones in Hawaii and out in California that have the ocean out looking in, and there's like a cliff on the end of it. So I think between mountains, this is probably the best city skyline you have in Division II baseball.
Wow, one hopper to Earhart. Couple steps, throws,
Good
2
job.
down.
That was a good job by Drew just to wait for it.
I think a ballpark that rivals this for just scenic beauty is Al Lang Field. It's not a ballpark anymore.
Sure.
It's the Rowdies.
Yeah.
But that used to be the spring training home
Sure.
of the St. Louis Cardinals for about 50 years.
Sure.
And was the spring training home of the Rays for
Sure.
their first couple years. It's within a mile of the Trop. It's right in downtown St. Petersburg on the waterfront.
Yeah.
Beautiful setting.
Yeah. One of the places the Rays have been talking about. Everyone wants Ybor City, but there also has been a waterfront, I believe, stadium idea pitched over there in St. Petersburg. So they'll eventually come to a conclusion on that. No one knows when, but they're.
What about a floating stadium in Tampa
That'd
Bay?
be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Take a boat out to it.
Ground ball, Lions.
That will be
Has
there.
it hit his mitt and bounce
Yeah.
away. Should be an E5.
Yeah. It is
Hard and hit. A 2-out base runner.
Yep. I'll be there.
DeSantelo to the plate.
You know what? That would be something if a stadium didn't cost almost $1 billion nowadays to have just a floating stadium and to get a boat out.
Just think of, have docks for
Yeah,
everybody
sure.
to boat in.
Sure.
Spare the cost. Just
Spare
do
the
it.
cost.
Just do it.
You know what? That somehow is still a better idea than doing the Montreal Tampa Bay. It's half and half stadium. Never understood that at all. But yeah.
Maybe you could move it. Like today's game will be played off Clearwater Beach.
Sure.
Tomorrow we're going to be St. Pete.
Call them the off-grid team.
Ground ball. Jorgensen. Nice little hop to Sullivan, inning it over.
Nice.
So they get a runner with an error, but that's it. We've played 3.5. And it is still a scoreless game, Tampa and Florida Southern on TampaSpartans.tv.
Some hoops. The athletic facilities here at UT are hard to beat. The Bob Martinez Athletic Center includes a large gymnasium, a weight room, and training facilities. In addition, the campus features an aquatic center open year-round, 6 tennis courts, baseball and softball fields, a 1,500-seat stadium, as well as a lacrosse field and intramural complex.
Dan Sullivan to lead off for the Spartans. A scoreless game in the bottom of the 4th. Spartans with 1 hit. Florida Southern has 2 hits. Spartans put a runner on first last inning and third, but a double play ended the inning, and Sullivan looks at a ball. Madej pitching very well. He has walked 2, struck out 3, given up the 1 hit as a double. Swing and a miss. One pitch.
Oh, good.
Check swing, ball in the dirt.
Do you mind if I open this up a little bit? I want to get y'all a little bit more of the crowd noise. I believe I saw a Diamondback scout in attendance today. There's always scouts out here, so it's not unlikely.
Herb usually brings the scouts.
Sure.
I was looking at the guns. There have been games where you look down and there's like 8 guns, radar guns watching.
They all
ground ball, foul.
I've looked down there before and they have 4 separate times, so
yeah,
I never know which one to. They're always off by like 1 or 2, so you gotta.
Well, if you do it like figure skating, you throw out the high and the low.
Yeah.
And take the middle ones.
All they really care about is the average, anyway.
Yep.
There was a kid that was D1, but Tennessee threw 104 on the air. Just, how can you throw that with one person's arm? I'll never know.
Sullivan, sky high, center field. Chevalier waits and makes the catch. Got that one up high enough that it didn't have a sun effect. You can see, though, we told you how the sun keeps moving out toward the outfield.
I'll give you my take of the evening. I think Sullivan hits a home run, and in his next at bat, he's usually when he sees the ball, he hits a line drive and a long fly, and then eventually one leaves the yard. So that's my prediction for the evening.
Jamarcus Lyons coming up. He walked his first time up.
Good pitch.
Strike call. That one is hit. It's going to stay in the park to the corner, foul.
Oh. That had the distance.
Hit the wall, but about 10 feet foul.
Yeah.
Though I wouldn't doubt the wind. Wind didn't have anything to do with fair or foul, but I think it may have knocked it down.
That's why we need a lefty to pull one on one of these.
Yep.
2 people who definitely have the power to do it is Drew Earhart and Mr. Jamarcus Lyons right here.
0-2 pitch. Foul back. And the pitch. Ground ball. Fair ball. Nice scoop by DeSanto.
Good throw.
And he got him out.
Yeah.
DeSantolo, I should say.
You know what? Again, another prediction. Calling a walk-off tonight. Too many things adding up. We got a beautiful crowd, beautiful day, close pitching matchup. As you know, the home team always gets the last at bat, so we'll see.
Giovanni Lorenzo now to the plate. Call strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Both pitchers pretty efficient today. That was pitch number 58 for Madej.
Yeah.
Oh. Tapped right back to Madej. Fields his position, tosses it, inning over. We are through 4. We're just flying in this ball game. No score. We head to the 5th, and it is still no score. Tampa and Florida Southern on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
It's not about any one thing. It's about how everything comes together, how it all connects. People, ideas, resources, community, everything. Quality of life services. That's what we do. Sodexo.
We head to the top of the 5th inning of a scoreless game, and to see if we can get some action in this ball game, Tate Gebhardt, take over.
Howdy, everybody. Yeah, we have ourselves a pitcher's duel on our hand in a packed ballpark here in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Kennedy to come to the plate. Yep, there we go. Sorry, the mic turned the wrong one off. Herb pitches it. Kennedy hits it. Cumbo under it, and that will be the first out in the top of the 5th. So, like we mentioned, we already set the stage for you. Alumni night here in Tampa. Pitcher's duel. I'm calling a walk-off, folks. I just feel it in my veins. Don't know why. Couldn't tell you why. But I'm just feeling like that's what it's going to lead to. Two rivals, so this game's going to stay close. I promise you. Up to bat now. Wire 0 for 1. Struck out in the second. Herb, the pitch, will be a strike on the outside part of the plate. We were mentioning with the sun, one of Jack Ike's favorite things to mention, and coming into full effect here. It just becomes difficult. The sun's directly behind us, and it's just one of those things you just got to learn to battle. So, nonetheless, 0-1 count. Herb just having an outstanding day on the mound. The 0-1 pitch. Hit foul down the left field line. Count will go to 0-2. As I mentioned, we are doing the run, Tater, run thing. I know for those who listen to every game, you're probably sick of me talking about it, but we're doing it for a good cause, and finally we have a donation link, which I'll bring up after this at bat. But cannot thank the people at Tampa Bay Sports and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society enough for everything they've done with that so far. The 0-2 pitch, and fouled again. Will we do it again? But yeah, no, we're running for a good cause. It's going to be hard on me, but we're going to try to do it. We'll not leave the track till all the miles are run. We're currently at 24 miles because of the 24 home runs. If they hit any more home runs this weekend, I will, of course, add that to the mile total. But we'll bring up the donation link here in a minute. 0-2 count, the pitch from Herb. Beautiful curveball for a beautiful strikeout. That is number 8 on the evening for Herb. Doing just a fantastic job on the mound for the Spartans. 8-0 on the year, 8 strikeouts here today. Any donations, of course, we welcome. We cannot thank those enough who do donate or have donated. The link is https://pages.lls.org/ltn/sun/Tampa, capital Tampa 22/run Tater Run. or we can go to lightthenight.org and look up Run Tater Run, and you should find the donation page. Any donation pages, whether it be a cent, 10 cents, $1, $10, $50, whatever you want to donate, really appreciate it. Trying to raise some money for a good cause. The 1-0 count, the pitch from Herb. Huge swing and a miss for Raffaelli. On the day, he struck out in the third. Herb making quick work of this Mox lineup. Mentioned a little bit about the rivalry, but as a student, they can say we are not usually fans of one another. Even split here at the ballpark between Florida Southern fans and Spartans fans. Herb fouled it back. Count will go to 1-2. So like I mentioned, great to see all the alumni coming out. No matter if you're part of the 92 class, 15 class, whatever class you're a part of, great to see all the alumni here today. 1-2 count, the pitch from Herb. Looking for that outside corner. Could not find it. Count will go to 2-2. Two count. Herb looking in. Taking his time, the pitch. Found the outside corner. Umpire doesn't seem to think so. That's why I'm a broadcaster. He is an umpire. The stands seem to disagree, but nonetheless, count goes full. 3-2, 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. If you're just joining us, 0-0 ball game. Pitcher's duel between Herb and Madej. The 3-2 pitch by Herb. Swing and a miss. Herb, have yourself a great day so far on the mound. That's his 9th strikeout. As we head to the bottom half of the fifth, your number 1 ranked University of Tampa Spartans are all tied up with the Florida Southern Mocs here on TampaSpartans.tv.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby. Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela burns it.
Incredible finish by Hall. The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org/opportunity.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to beautiful Tampa, Florida, to a packed crowd against two rival opponents in a scoreless ball game of a pitcher's duel. Gosh, it's good to love baseball, and this is a good game if you love baseball to watch. Tampa Spartans 0, Florida Southern 0 here in the bottom of the fifth. Now up to bat for the University of Tampa Spartans, Jose Cadenas. Flew out to Hunter in right field in his first plate appearance. First pitch he will see as a strike on the outside upper part of the corner. So 0-1 count. No outs. Lefty-righty matchup. Madej, the pitch. Cadenas fouling it off, and count will go to 0-2. He's going to LSU, Colby. Big news around campus. Max Jones one of the star powerhouses for our basketball team, is entering the transfer portal. The 0-2 pitch. Cadenas hits one directly at the center fielder. Chevalier catches it, and that will be the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. No side really having an answer for either side's pitching. Tampa's been hitting hard just directly at someone. Expect it to find, as we get later in the game, that those balls will land in the beautiful green pasture that I'm looking at right here in the outfield. Now batting for your University of Tampa Spartans, number 16, McAllister Jorgensen. Jorgensen on the day, struck out looking in the second. And first pitch, he will foul off to the right side, so count will be 0-1. For those who are at the ballpark or haven't had the opportunity, make sure to head over to Plant Park or Plant Hall. See the beautiful Plant Hall. It's one of the staples here at the University of Tampa. Second pitch to Jorgensen will be a strike on the outside corner. Count will be 0-2. I got the opportunity to climb to the top of the minarets, one of the logos of the university. It's really cool as you go up. Gets narrower and narrower. You start seeing signatures from the classes before you. It's one of the senior traditions you get to do. I believe you also get to do at the beginning of your freshman year. But I digress. 1-2 count. Bidet looks in. And the pitch. Hit on the ground. A swinging bunt. A beautiful one at that. And it will be a base hit for the Spartans. So maybe not planned, or if you talk to Jorgensen, maybe he'll tell you he planned that. But nonetheless, that will be a base hit, and the Spartans will have a runner on first base. Time to get unruly, everybody. Now up to the plate, number 25, catcher for your University of Tampa Spartans, Josh Rulai. Coming into a big situation, last thing you want to do is hit a ground ball, so at least try to advance Jorgensen on over to second if you can. Bidet out of the stretch. The pitch. Ball in the dirt. Good stop back there by Raffaelli. Jorgensen. Pretty good wheels over there at first base. Would not imagine this would be a chance to steal, but that might be the perfect reason to steal. But again, don't imagine that will be happening. Realize the last batter in the Spartans lineup before we head to the top with Lala, so see what happens. Pick on off over to first, and he will be in there safely. I don't know what I just said there, folks. I said pick on off. That's not a word. Threw on over to first, and Jorgensen over there safely at first. The 1-0 pitch from a day. High, not a strike, so the count will go to 2-0. Do want to mention everyone tomorrow, I will be singing the 7th inning stretch as it will be my final broadcast here at the university. So if you value your ears, make sure to either mute or not be at the ballpark in the 7th inning. Bidet comes set. The 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball that didn't break. Count will be to 3-0. Bidet having a great day on the mound himself. 4 1/3, 2 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, only 1 double given up, and is at 68 pitches. At least that's what my stats thing is telling me right here. Bidet comes set. The 3-0 pitch. Rulai looks at a strike inside. Good take by him. Count will go to 3-1. Just joining us, the stat lines for both teams, 0-2-1, 0-2-1 for both Tampa and Florida Southern, not Southeastern. The pitch. Rulai hits it up in the air. Chevalier looks to be under it. Oh, no, my bad. Second baseman tricked me. Barry was under it, and that will be the second out here in the bottom of the 5th. So back to the top of the order for the Tampa Spartans. Number 8, Jordan Lala. So lefty-lefty matchup. Lala took a first pitch double his last at bat. So we'll see what happens right here. Hit and run. Will it be out of play? We'll find out. Third baseman for Florida Southern running over there. That would be DeSanto, but it goes foul. Count will go to 0-1. So this game moving right along. We just started at around 6, already at 7:33, and we're almost to the top of the 6th. Final 2 home games for the Tampa Spartans here at home, unless, of course, you get a regional, will be tomorrow at 1 and 4, but more than likely 4:15, 4:30 area if you're a stickler for time. An 0-1 count. The pitch to Lala will be in the dirt. Jorgensen is running. Will he be safe? He will not be safe, and that will take us to the top of the 6th. Jorgensen took a risk, got thrown out, and as we head to the top of the 6th, Tampa 0, Florida Southern 0 in this Sunshine State Conference rivalry game here in beautiful Tampa, Florida on TampaSpartans.tv. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to beautiful Tampa, Florida, to a tie ball game. Tampa Spartans 0, Florida Southern 0. First pitch will be a ball outside. Sorry, I might say inside. Herb having a fantastic night on the mound. Of course, I say that throws a ball high, but has 9 strikeouts, only given up 2 hits, and at a really nice pitch count for the Spartans, sitting at, I believe that would be his 66th pitch of the evening. Herb, 2-0 count, the pitch. Ball hit high in the air, heading foul, and will go foul. Count will be 2-1. 2-1 count. Packed house here in Tampa, Florida. Cameras are out. Alumni are out. 2-1 pitch from Herb. Beautiful pitch on the inside part of the corner on a fastball. Count will go to 2-2. Trying to paint the picture for you, but really appreciate everyone coming out to the ballpark. 2-2 count. Herb looking for double digits in strikeouts. Currently sitting at 9. Herb comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Herb, the 2-2 count. Curveball. Hung a little too much. Lala will try to get in quickly. That will be a single for the leadoff hitter for Florida Southern. Chevalier. And next up will be Wells for Florida Southern. So, be the third hit of the evening for Florida Southern. Wells grounded out in the first, and in the third struck out looking. So he's looking for his first hit of the day. Bonds over to second, dropped it. So runners on first and second. Drew was trying to hold the bag, got caught in the middle of trying to keep his foot on the bag and catch the ball, and just got stuck. That I don't know if that will go for an error. I'm waiting the decision by the scoring team here up in the booth. But nonetheless, runners will now be on first and second. Not the greatest of runners are on first and second now. Hunter up to bat for the Mocs. The pitch hit on the ground. Will that be the first run of the game? Rounding third, headed home. Will there be a play at the plate? Throw home. Safe. Florida Southern is on the board. First score on the board in this Friday night game. Runners are on first and second. Herb been pitching fantastic. Not much offensive help. Score will read currently Florida Southern 1, Tampa 0. Hoping the Spartans can hit in our bottom half. Hey, was that last one a bunt or an error? The one when they threw over to second? I pulled a field error out of the short. So that should be 2 errors. Okay. No, you're good. So that will be 2 errors for the Spartans, I'm getting told. On that one beforehand. I believe it'd be on Drew. But that will be the first runs of the game for either side. Tampa's been hitting the ball hard all day, so it will be interesting to see if they finally break through, just as the Mocs have in this top half of the sixth. RBI by Hunter, the 4-hitter for Florida Southern up right now. Beautiful off-speed pitch by Herb. Great response. We learn a lot about a pitcher when he gives up a run. What's his character like after the fact? Especially with this packed house, and sure he doesn't even recognize it at the moment. Did a fantastic job on the mound. Just gave up that one hit that caused an RBI. So 1-0 Florida Southern. Runners on first and second. Herb, the pitch. Breaking ball didn't break as much as he would like. Count goes to 1-2. Hunter scored Chevalier is what I'm reading here. Herb looking in. Correa 0 for 2, struck out looking in the first, grounded out in the fourth. Herb, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That will be double digits. Had LaCory looking like he was playing T-ball out there, but that will be double digits for Herb. So that will be the first out here in the top of the sixth. Spartans looking for a double play. Florida Southern Mocs hoping to keep the runs coming in. Herb, the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Good stop there by Rulai. Count will go to 1-0. Herb comes set. The 1-0 pitch. Great off speed, just right up the middle. And will this be a 2-0 ball game? The play at 3. Will they have him? They should. They're calling him safe. I thought he tagged him out. Nonetheless, Florida Southern leads 2-0. Florida Southern making some noise, as they should. It's 2-0. Florida Southern leads. Thought he might have been out at third, but again, that's why they pay me to be a broadcaster and not an umpire. So 1 out, runners at the corners. Up to the plate for Florida Southern, DeSantelo, who's 1 for 2 on the evening, had a single in the second, and the fourth grounded out. Righty-lefty matchup. Herb's really been pitching well. Just a couple ground balls that just got into the holes. Off-speed pitch, runner running to second, so now runner will be on second and third. I'm assuming Herb. Well, I know what happened. Herb threw an off-speed pitch. Rulai was expecting, I believe, a fastball. So a little bit of confusion. Momentum seems to be all Moxie here at the moment. Tampa really needs the sticks to come alive here in the bottom half. San Mateo will take a walk to the mound to talk to Herb to try to settle down his pitcher. Great move by him. Yeah, the story of this game was a pitcher's duel up to about this inning, or this top half of the inning, where the Mocs just happened to find the open holes in the infield for the Spartans, and, well, score reads 2-0. Herb really been pitching well, just like I said, all it takes is 1/2 inning and to screw up the stat line. But does have double digits in strikeouts at this point. Is it about 80 pitches? Don't see anyone warming up in the bullpen for either team. But I imagine if you can't get an out here in this next batter, I'm assuming they will send someone out to the bullpen. Herb looking to get out of a jam. Florida Southern Mocs looking to keep the runners coming through. Spartans infield is in. Herb is coming set. The 1-0 pitch. Finding that outside corner. Count 1-1. The words from Metello must have been well as he responds with the strike. Herb looking in. The 1-1 pitch. Living on that outside corner. 1-2. Fans starting to get more into it. Players looking to keep the score. Spartans looking to keep the score at bay. Florida Southern looking to do the opposite. Herb coming set. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Just found the hole. Florida Southern looks like they'll score 2. Sullivan cuts it off. Florida Southern Mocs now lead 4-0. This game of baseball is interesting, folks. 1/2 inning changed the score from 0-0 to now 4-0. I'm assuming we'll see someone go out to the bullpen. Unfortunate for Herb because he really had a great night pitching. There will be a designated hit. Oh, sorry. Same hitter. My bad. They threw me off there. Designated hitter is Kennedy. Flew out in his last at bat in the 5th. 0 for 2 on the day, looking for his first base hit. Momentum fully on the Moccasin side at the moment. Great off-speed pitch, but just below the zone, so count will be 1-0. DeSanto on first. Kennedy up to bat. Herb looking to push through. The 1-0 pitch. Ball high. Spartans going with Herb all the way through. No one is out in the bullpen currently. Spartans have had runners on, but have remained hitless with runners on. Another ball. 3-0 count. Both the dugout and the Florida Southern Mocs fan section starting to get a little bit louder. Probably can hear the background noise behind me. 3-0 count. Herb coming set. The pitch. Finds the strike zone. Count will be 3-1. 3-1 count. Herb coming set. The pitch. Ball hit up in the air down the right field line and foul. So count will be full with one out here in the top of the 6th. Now there is I believe a right-hander warming up in the Spartans bullpen, or about to start warming up. Herb, count full. Throws over. Friend of the broadcast, Kevin Kiermaier, up to the plate for the Rays, but we'll stick with this game and mention how he does after this next pitch. 3-2 count, the pitch. Ball too close inside. Runners will be on first and second with one out here in the top of the 6th. Out in the arm barn, the Spartans quickly warming up a right-handed pitcher. Herb trying to settle down. Mox getting a little bit louder. For those wondering, Kevin Kiermaier, big supporter of this Tampa Spartans baseball team, comes out to a lot of practices. Had the pleasure of talking to him up in the booth earlier on in the year. Is up to bat currently for the Rays. Herb pitched outside. Count will be 1-0. Herb's timing seeming to be a little off as the runs have scored. Looking to try to calm himself down. Righty versus lefty matchup. The pitch from Herb. Hit. Line drive up the middle. Directly at Cadenas, and that will be the second out in the inning. So 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Spartans just looking to get to the bottom half of the 6th and put some runs on to make this game a little bit closer. Now up to the plate for Florida Southern Raffaele. 0 for 2 on the day, both strikeouts. Roughly. Sorry, I've been saying his name wrong. Roughly. So 2 outs, runners on first and second. 9th hitter in the Florida Southern lineup up to the plate. The 0-0 pitch from Herb. Curveball that goes to the backstop off Rulai's glove. Runners will advance 60 feet or 90 feet, and it will be runners on second and third. I said 60, 90 feet, folks. And there will be runners on second and third now. Kiermaier walks, if you're watching the Rays game. Only bring him up, like I said, for those saying, stick to this game, stick to this game. He is a friend of Tampa baseball. So runners on second and third. The pitch from Herb, almost hitting Felly. Things are starting to get a little bit louder, folks. Runners on second and third. 2-0 count. Spartans looking to get out of this inning. Mox looking to continue the inning. Let's see what happens right here, right now. Swing and a miss. Count is 2-1. So 2-1 count. If you're at the ballpark and you're a Spartans fan, if we can get out of this inning, need a loud cheer from y'all to boost these boys up when they come to the bottom half of the 6th to hit. 2-1 count, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Or actually, nope, fouled off. Apologies. 2-2. So we're going to have a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Crucial pitch incoming. Spartans have scored 4 in an inning, so if you're wondering if they can do it, they just got to keep their bats alive. Herb looking in. 2-2 count. The payoff pitch. Looking for the outside corner, not finding it. Count will go full. I'm assuming Herb's day will be done after this top half of the 6th, but it really relies on this next pitch right here. Spartans do have a righty warming up in their bullpen. Full count. Runners on second and third. Herb, the pitch. Ball hit. Foul. We'll do it again. 3-2 count. Herb. Coming set. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss off his glove. Run will score. Runner will be safe at first. Scores 5-0. That will be Herb's 11th strikeout. So it's just not going the Spartans' way this top half of the inning. Mox letting the Spartans fans hear it. Mr. Urso will walk to the mound. Herb's night ends with 11 strikeouts. Without this inning, had a fantastic outing going, but in this top half, allowed 5 to score. There will be a righty coming in for the Spartans right here on TampaSpartans.tv. We'll take a break. We'll be back with you after. Wait, real quick. Let's keep Herb. Round of applause in, and then we'll get going. He did have a great pitching performance just this top half. Threw him out. So 11 Ks for Herb. 4 earned runs. 1 walk. 6 hits. 5 2/3 will be the final stat line for Herb. We'll be right back here on TampaSpartans.tv.
The Dickey Health and Wellness Center is accessible.
What do you get when you take your favorite food and stuff it inside a pocket of homemade dough? Cooked perfectly until golden brown. It's a mouth-watering empanada from Mr. Empanada. No one makes a better empanada. Take Ted Webb's word for it.
Almost as good as my mom used to make.
Check out our website for a location near you, MrEmpanada.com.
Welcome back to beautiful Tampa, Florida. Time for the Mr. Empanada call to the bullpen. Coming in for your University of Tampa Spartans, number 24, Braden Forsyth, junior right-handed pitcher, has 12 appearances on the year, has a 1-1 record, has 4 saves, 23 innings pitched, 18 hits, 15 runs, 13 earned runs, 14 walks, 28 strikeouts, strikeout per 9's 10.96, giving up 1 home run on the year. ERA is 5.09, coming into a crucial situation. Runners on the corners. The Mocs have scored 5 in this top half of the 6th. First pitch will be a ball. Batting for Florida Southern, they batted around and will be at Chevalier. It was a beautiful game for both sides until this top half, and a couple hits, 1 error, 2 pass balls, and, well, the score completely changed. So Spartans looking to get out of this inning and get their bats around again, and Florida Southern looking to just keep it on. See what happens. Forsyth, the pitch. Ball hit on the ground. Lions fields it. Do they get out of it? Yes, they do. And we will head to the bottom half of the 6th. Spartans looking to keep the runs, but Florida Southern put 5 on the board. The Mocs lead 5-0 here on TampaSpartans.tv.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
So if you're a Spartans fan, get up, get rowdy, rally caps, do what you got to do. After that top half of the sixth, it's Florida Southern 5, Tampa 0. Just to quickly mention, of course, all our sports tend to play the same school. Doesn't matter what it is, it's just good for scheduling. Tampa, softball, if you're a fan of that. Tampa beat Florida Southern by a score of 4-1. I believe that's over at Florida Southern. And it is, I'm being told. So Tampa wins in softball. Tampa Spartans looking to keep the hitting, or start the hitting, right here. First pitch to Lala will be a strike. Count will be 0-1. Spartans need to put at least a couple runs on the board to make this game a little bit closer, as we mentioned prior. Lefty-lefty matchup, the 0-1 pitch. Missing the outside corner. Count will go to 1-1. Spartans just need anything to start a rally. They have scored multiple. I think the most on the year is 6 runs in an inning, if I remember correctly. They definitely have scored 4, so, and definitely I believe 5. So this team can do it. They just got to get the bats on the ball. We'll find out if they do it right here, right now. Lala on the day, struck out looking in the first, but in the third, first pitch double in his second at bat in the third inning. Pitch almost hitting Lala, but count will go to 3-1. We mentioned it a lot throughout the broadcast this year that Lala has just been living on that walk. He has 28 on the year, looking for number 29 right here. Bidet still pitching really well for the Mocs. Facing a 3-1 count right here. Strike, just touching that inside corner. So count will go full. Counts full. Lala. Three-two pitch. Lala swinging, and we'll do it again. I think the key is the Spartans need to get to the bullpen of the Mocs just to see another pitcher. They have not really had an answer much from a day. One of the only 2 Spartans hit was Lala, which I mentioned was a double. So see if we can get a hit right here. Counts full. The pitch. Hit on the ground over to the second baseman for Florida Southern, which will be Barry, and that will be the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. The Spartans looking for anything to jumpstart our rally. Now up to bat for the Spartans, number 2, Drew Earhart. The pitch. Great off-speed pitch in for a strike. I mean, Madej is really pitching extremely well tonight. 5 and 1/3, 2 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 double, only at an 80 pitch count. Counts 1-1. Cumbo on deck. Spartans powerhouse of the order coming up. Starting off, of course, with Drew right here. Another pitch high outside. Count will go to 2-1. Madej looking in. Drew looking ready to hit. The 2-1 pitch. Just touching that outside corner. Been calling it all night. Count's been 2-2. Count is 2-2. Apologies. Spartans need to throw off Madej's rhythm. He's been kind of on a steady rhythm throughout this entire game. 2-2 pitch. Earhart hits it over. Snagged by the first baseman, LaCour. And that will be 2 outs here at the bottom of the 6th. Now come up to the bat for the University of Tampa Spartans. Number 19, EJ Cumbo. Cumbo is hitless on the day. And in his last at-bat, hit into a 4-6-3 double play. He's looking to get his first hit of the day. Start a 2-out rally for the Spartans. Strike on the outside part of the corner. The pitch to Cumbo. Looks at a ball. Count will be 1-1. Sullivan on deck for the Spartans. The pitch to Cumbo. A strike on that outside part of the corner. Outside part of the corner for both lefties and righties seems to be the staple here today. Spartans have yet to come up with an answer. 1-2 count. 2 outs, no one on. The pitch. Cumbo looks at one in the dirt, so count will go to 2-2. You can say it is nighttime here in Tampa, Florida, as the lights take over here at the UT baseball field. 2-2 count. 2 outs, nobody on. Cumbo looking ready to hit. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Madej is pumped up, screaming into his glove. Spartans have no answer yet. Florida Southern leads Tampa 5-0 here on TampaSpartans.tv.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby. Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess.
Incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org/opportunity.
Welcome back to Tampa, Florida. If you're a Spartans fan, you don't like the scoreboard. If you're a Mocs fan, you're loving it at the moment. Florida Southern Mocs lead 5-0 here in Tampa, Florida. A rivalry game, alumni night for the Spartans. Make sure to come back out here for the 1-4 game tomorrow, as I'm sure the Spartans and Mocs will have another heated game. First pitch from Forsyth will be inside here in the top of the 7th. I mean, it was a really close game till the top of the 6th when Florida Southern put 5 on the board. It was a 2-hit game for both sides until then. Good pitch there by Forsyth. Nice off-speed pitch. Count will go to 1-1. Forsyth looking in. 1-1 pitch from Forsyth. Another good pitch. Wells up to the plate for Florida Southern. Reached on a fielder's choice in the 6th. Struck out looking in the 3rd and grounded out in the 1st. 1-2 count. Forsyth looking for his first strikeout of the evening. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 3 beautiful pitches. 3 swings and misses. And that will take us for the first out here in the top of the 7th. We do mention this quite a bit, but if you're just tuning in for the first time, or maybe you're a Mocs fan and you're tuning in at the ballpark, this UT baseball field will be all turf next year, as they show over there at the 92 Alumni Championship team. You got pictures up there. So that looks what the future will be for the Spartans. Forsyth, the pitch, hit way deep. And looks like the wind will kill it. And that will be out number 2. Nice catch there by Lala out in La La Land. So that'll be 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. So I probably will be on top for this loss, as it was a great game. Then Jack went to go drink a Pepsi, and here we are. So yeah, Jack, I didn't really do my job too well. Hey, reliever.
They were all just out of reach.
I mean, you just can't do anything about this. I mean, everybody wasn't even pitching bad. It was just all on the ground, too.
Yep, and just out of the reach of a diving player.
So I will turn over the play-by-play to Jack. Like I said, some relievers just have bad nights, and I think just that's all I can toss it up to at this moment.
Yeah.
Just out of the. I mean, really, all of them were just barely out of the reach of anybody.
I know.
So,
just talking to Justin Pekka, the associate head basketball coach here.
Spartans have scored 4, so the game is no by any means over, but
no,
just stuff like that happening.
Yeah, just freaky things.
Yeah.
Wow, base hit for LaCorey. You know, they didn't pound the ball hard.
No.
Just up the middle.
No.
Couple, I don't know what they went down as, wild pitches or pass balls.
Yep. The one that Drew was, I believe, counted as an error. So I don't know if, I believe Drew got the error on that, so. Spartans yet to find an answer from Made.
Yep.
J on the back name throws me off every time. Yeah. But really having a great outing for Florida Southern.
There you go. Another one, base hit.
It's just you can't,
for Barry.
Yeah. Can't really do anything about it. Honestly, as playing baseball, I can tell this game will eat them up more than ones that would be home runs, because it's just, you can at least just throw it up to that. This is just like, it's tough. Tough one, but it's not over yet, folks, by any means. Top of the 7th, so.
DeSantolo to the plate.
Honestly, if we can get into the Florida Southern bullpen, they're yet to start it up yet, but.
They haven't had to.
Yeah. Spartans will just need to capitalize on the bullpen.
DeSantolo at bat number 4 already with two singles. Hit the ball every time. Yeah, Herb just cruised till the 6th.
Had 11 strikeouts. You can't really, ask for much more.
There's another one that gets away.
Pass balls haven't really helped either. So there's been that. But if we take any good news, we're watching Kevin Kiermaier, our friend of the program, walk on the day. So Spartans have a lefty warming up in their bullpen. But there's 2 outs, so I'm assuming they'll be saving them for the 8th if they can.
I would hope so, yeah. Forsyth with an inning pitch to his credit, but has runners on 2nd and 3rd. Swing and a miss.
was talking to Gil. It just shows you how crazy baseball is. You have a fantastic outing, 1/2 inning.
Yeah.
One pitch really
Yeah.
can do it, but
Yeah.
1/2 inning did it. And this game looks drastically different.
Forsyth looks at second. Comes home. Fouled off. Doubleheader baseball tomorrow.
Yep.
Spartans, as we mentioned, 4 games up in the loss column on Florida Southern.
Just got to make sure to, well, really we'd like to steal the series if we can tomorrow, but things get kind of crazy if they somehow happen to sweep Tampa.
Yeah, then it's a 1-game gap.
Yeah.
And they have 3 games in hand, so they're already closer to the end of their season. They'll have 2 series to play after this. Tampa has 3.
And all of them are on the road for Tampa.
All on the road. 9 games on the road.
So got to play the job of road warrior potentially, but we'll find out later on.
Off speed, ground ball to Jorgensen, and inning is over. So, 7th inning stretch time, folks. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Still 5-0 now. Florida Southern on top of Tampa on TampaSpartans.tv. Bottom of the 7th we go. It'll be Dan Sullivan coming up for the Spartans. He's hit the ball twice.
Well, you see my prediction rings true. Wind rolling out to right field, and he's seen the ball well tonight. Same pitcher, so.
Yeah, Nathan Madej has pitched well. 90 pitches right now. Given up just 2 hits, walked 2, struck out 4. Spartans have just not gotten to him. First pitch to Sullivan out is called strike.
All the alumni coming up here to say hi to Gil. Been around here a long time here in Tampa.
Sullivan rips at center field, but it's going to drop. Coming in quickly was Chevalier. He went back. Had to race in and made a catch off the shoe tops. 1 up, 1 down. Jamarcus Lyons now to the plate.
Come back, you need those to fall, so.
Madej fires. Just outside. Well, you could tell, though, with this, what happened in the sixth, that this is a rivalry.
Yeah, no. This is one of the more, well, this is the most heated rivalry I think Tampa has across all sports.
Yep.
So.
And the pitch. And
just
again,
right where
Tampa hits him right at him.
Dang.
They hit him just out of reach.
Just
that's
how
baseball, folks.
Yeah, that's how it goes. And the thing is, tomorrow's going to be very interesting to see. I know those two games become very long, but Tampa does not like losing at all usually, but especially to Florida Southern. So this will be an interesting rest of the series tomorrow. Definitely interesting rest of this game.
Yes. Giovanni Lorenzo to the plate. Takes a ball low.
They've been really calling that outside corner all night. Haven't been going back and forth, which I appreciate at least.
Strike call. Lorenzo with a strikeout and a ground out. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Madej takes a long look and now fires. And stay fair. Yeah, boy, it's just not challenging them right now. Everything's hit right at people. Spartans go 3 up, 3 down. We played 7. Florida Southern still on top 5-0 on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
It's not about any one thing. It's about how everything comes together, how it all connects. People, ideas, resources, community, everything. Quality of life services. That's what we do. Sodexo.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Top of the 8th we go. Kennedy at the plate. Couple fly outs and a walk. Forsyth on the mound. Fouls it right back.
Oh, you would have caught that.
Would have been ours.
That would have been a cool view on the camera.
Came in right back. They'd let it get closer. Would have been. We could have seen the seams.
It's happened twice, and it's impressive that it's happened twice. Where announcers are broadcasting, and then they catch a ball.
Yeah.
Right back to them. Baseball's weird like that.
Nice off-speed pitch. I know up at American Family Park up in where the Brewers play.
Sure.
They actually have on the wall behind the press box where balls have hit, and they always put the date
mark.
and who hit it.
Funny.
They leave them there from year to year.
Sure. Baseball's weird like that.
0-2 in the dirt.
What's crazy to me about baseball games, every time I seem to turn on ESPN, there seems to be a highlight of like a dad holding like a baby with a beer in one hand and then somehow catching a fly ball. And it's just happened more than 3 times I've seen this, and it's not the same person. So it's crazy how that works.
Nice pitch.
Strike three.
Strike three. Second strikeout for Forsyth.
I think the weirdest one happened to me, which was never recorded, but one happened to me. I went up and over at a minor league game, and I had a foot-long hot dog, and I'm sitting there with ketchup and mustard at like the age of 8, and a white T-shirt I got caught. Great day at the ballpark, lands right in my hot dog. Hot dog falls, ketchup, mustard go everywhere. White shirt ruined, but Braves did win.
Out to Forsyth, fields his position and throws him out. 2 down.
But yeah. Someone tried to use a popcorn bucket one year. That went through that.
The Rays showed one last night. A guy caught it, took his cap off, and caught it. Well, I've seen a few of those.
Some have caught it in their beer cups.
I think if you catch them barehanded, that's the true mark of a ball player.
I was at Yankee spring training as a security guard. I think it was Gary Sanchez hit one over. The first day on the job, hit me right in the finger because I had to either duck out of the way so it didn't hit me or try to catch it, and I went to catch it, and it jammed my finger.
Raffali at the plate.
So
swings and misses. He's got a 3 strikeout day going.
Yeah. Is that the sombrero one? Or is that
the golden
4?
sombrero? I think that's more than 3. Is it 3? 4, right?
4. Okay, so we'll see.
Just inside.
But anyway, to wrap off that story, Aaron Judge laughed at me. I didn't know what to do. My fingers broke, and I went to throw it over to a fan. He dropped it in front of his kid. It was a mess, but
wow,
great time at the ballpark nonetheless.
That's hit down the line. It's going to curve foul.
Yeah. 6 points in cricket. Luckily, this is baseball. Shocked we've never seen a lot of Americans go over to that sport. Seems like it would be an easy transition with the, that's a little different, but, same kind of idea. Of course, now as I say that, someone will text me or tweet me about all the great American cricket players.
Swing and a miss.
And that's what we call
inning.
Golden sombrero.
There it is. They were all swings and misses, but 4 strikeouts for Raffali, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. Spartans running out of options. They trail 5-0 right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Bottom of the 8th. Spartans will send up Cadenas, then Jorgensen, then Rulai, and you hope a host of others. But Nathan Madej has pitched well, 99 on the pitch count. There is somebody warming up. They have been for a couple innings, so good and ready if they're going to be worried about the pitch count.
Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? I'm gonna have my rally cap on. Give me a sec.
Madej has pitched very well today.
Got a backwards rally cap. Let's see how that goes.
Spartans have been shut out once this year against Lee University up in Tennessee, 2-0. It was a 7-inning game, and we were told it was snowing during the game. So Spartans just wanted to get home on that one. Otherwise, the lowest scoring game they've had this year was a 3-2 win over South Carolina Aiken. Two balls, no strikes. Just checking on Madej here. He has no complete games on the season and no shutouts. So working on both of those.
And he's just been pitching to contact. Only has 4 strikeouts where Herb had 11, but here we are.
Inside. 3-1. Oh, it's a ball 4.
Ball 4, yeah, they added it.
So Cadenas down to first. Jorgensen at the plate. Leadoff walk.
Yeah.
Hey, we know what that means.
Let's find out. They have a righty warming up as well. Oh, 2 righties, apologies. Over in the Florida Southern bullpen. Looks like Dalton Ross will be warming up in the arm barn for the Spartans.
Jorgensen on the day, strikeout and a base hit. First pitch outside.
All it takes is 1 inning. He's at pitch count 104. So
now, as soon as that pitch, all the infielders and the catcher came sprinting in. Oh, okay, because the pitching coach is coming out. They saw him coming out before I did.
They all kind of rushed him. I thought he was hurt for a second, so hopefully that's not the case, and it's just a pitching change. Or
that did get him over 100 pitches, the last batter. But that magical number they've had over the years.
Oh, not pulling him. Didn't they have 125, we said earlier on in the pregame?
That was a Spartan in the national championship game, 92.
Yeah, 125 So people have done it. We did talk about the last home game. There's been a pitcher struck by lightning who came in, stayed pitched, so people have done it. I'm assuming if there's a walk or a base hit, they'll probably make a change just to savor the arm.
Breeze still blowing hard here. Still out of the east.
Yep. Of course.
The day is ready.
Yep.
Strike call.
Filling both corners, both inside and outside.
And the pitch. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bringing out all of my baseball mojo, seeing if we can get something going. This backwards rally cap doesn't work. We'll do a frontwards one.
One, 2 on the way. Stays alive, fouls it off.
Jorgensen having one of the 2 Spartan hits on the night.
Spartans 2 for 22 today. Team that's averaging 326 on the year at 091 today. More walks than hits. Fouled off.
Good at bat here by Jorgensen. you just didn't catch the game and looked at the stat line, the biggest two things you'd see is Spartans 0 for 5 with runners on, 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position, and with 2 outs, 0 for 5. So just need to capitalize.
1-2 again. Outside 2-2.
Good at bat.
Just need Jorgensen to slap one through the big gap between short and third. 1-2 on the way. Hits it to second. They're going to get the runner at first. First out of the inning. Moves Cadenas to second. And brings Josh Rulai to the plate. No, it's a pinch hitter.
That should be Nunez, if I remember the numbers correctly. Scored the one on that walk-off, but I haven't seen him hit all too much on the air.
Anthony Nunez coming to the plate. A freshman from Hialeah, Florida.
Tampa fans still trying to cheer on their Spartans.
Pitch to Nunez. Outside.
I mean, getting close to the 115 pitch count mark.
Ball outside. Nunez, a 158 hitter on the year. This is only at bat number 20. (2-0) on the way. Strike call on the outside corner. 2-1. Long look by Madej. Gets the sign from Raffali. Inside, didn't hit him, but goes all the way to the. I think maybe they said it did.
He has to go. Yep, hit him. So he has to go back.
Yeah, he's got to go back.
That would have been ball 4, correct, or would that have been ball 3?
I think it was 2-1.
Okay, so do you? I think I'd rather not have hit him.
Yeah. Make it ball 3.
You never want someone to get hit. Sorry, that sounded kind of weird. You don't ever want someone to get hit, but for this scenario, if you're a Spartan fan, you'd rather him not get advanced to third. But if you're a Spartan fan, things are slowly coming. First and second, top of the leadoff coming in.
Jordan Lala to the plate. As one of the Spartan hits doubled in the third, but got stranded at third. Inside.
I mean, we're sitting at pitch count 116. I've never seen someone throw over 120, so first time for everything. We'll find out.
They chase him back.
Pitch clock probably.
Madej, the pitch. A little bit high. 2-0. Spartan dugout trying to get some action going for the team. Put some excitement into the bat.
You just don't want to give the Spartans hope if you're a Florida Southern fan, but that's what they're giving them at the moment.
And the pitch. Strike call, 2-1.
I can't imagine. I assume this is his last batter. I don't know.
Lala waits. Here's the pitch. Call strike 2. Don't think Jordan necessarily agreed with that call.
Well, to win this game, we got to be able to hit, so.
Two balls, 2 strikes now with 2 on. Inside, ball 3. 3 and 2.
Mox fans do not seem to agree. Just a little too
That
far
was inside. That was
Yeah, I
inside,
think that was a
yeah.
fair call.
From their angle,
Not so much now.
look close.
Yeah.
They're sitting to the right of the batter's box.
Pardon if you hear any background noise, if this is a walk.
Yeah. 3 and 2 pitch. Lala calls timeout. Madej sets. Look back at second. Here we go. Fouled off.
Way to stay in there. That's a tough thing to do with a 3-2 count. For any young Spartan, you just don't want to give the opportunity to be called by the umpire here. If you go down swinging and missing, okay, but good idea by Lala to swing there.
So we do the 3-2 pitch again. Lala waits into the stretch. And the pitch. Struck him out. Call third strike on the outside corner. Lala walks back to the bench in dismay.
It's close. We've been calling the outside corner all night, but we'll leave it at that.
Brings up Drew Earhart now with 2 out.
I could say all day I think that was outside, but I'm, again, not going to change anything here.
So 2 outs now, 2 on. And Drew Earhart to the plate.
We're sitting at 122 pitches, folks.
And that's a ball.
I'm not going to say anything because I like my job.
One ball, no strikes. There's a strike, 1-1.
I mean, we're getting, I've never seen close to 130, and we are about 4 to 5 pitches away from that, folks.
Yeah. One and one.
Oh,
fouled
foul.
off on the wrist. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
The Spartans, if Drew could just get a hit right here. We have Cumbo and Sullivan coming up next, so.
Yeah, keep the inning alive.
Yeah.
Got some big bats coming up.
I've never seen this close in a 5-0 ball game, but there is a hope here for the Spartans. Got to capitalize.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Timeout called by Earhart. Madej in the stretch. Ground ball.
Just hit it
short.
Directly to where they are.
And they get him out. Yep, again, it's solidly hit And the fielder doesn't even have to move, makes the play. Inning is over. We go to the ninth, and it is 5-0 Florida Southern over Tampa on TampaSpartans.tv.
It's not about any one thing. It's about how everything comes together, how it all connects. People, ideas, resources, community, everything. Quality of life services. That's what we do. Sodexo.
We head to the ninth. Tampa down 5-0. Dalton Ross coming into pitch. This will be his 18th appearance of the year. Has 3 wins, a loss, and 3 saves. 24 2/3 innings pitched. 23 hits, 14 runs, 13 earned, 9 walks, 36 Ks, and a 4.74 ERA on the season. Ross finishing his warm-ups. Chevalier will be the first batter he will face, top of the order, at bat number 5 today. Parker Schlichty coming in to catch for the Spartans as they pinch hit for Josh Rulai last inning.
I'm assuming that's the only change. Well, other than the pitcher.
First pitch, strike call. Fly ball heading out toward Lala. Cumbo as well. Lala catching it almost in right field. 1 up, 1 down. Nick Wells coming to the plate. A couple strikeouts, a ground out, and reached on a fielder's choice. Strike call.
Have to flip the rally cap around. Maybe we can do it in the ninth. There was a lot of hope there for a 5-0 game, so hopefully Ross can get out and Sullivan come up.
And he works the other corner. Strike 2 goes up 0-2. Fouled off, stays alive. That one in tight. One of those ones where Tate says you don't leave it up to the umpire.
No. Especially in a game like this. Most impressive stat for Dalton Ross, I think you've mentioned it, but I just want to clarify, is 13.14 strikeout per 9 for Mr. Ross. Impressive strikeout per 9 for him.
Ross in the stretch. Here he comes. Swing and a miss.
There we go.
2 down. Kind of that sidearm delivery, I think, when he's on, he's really tough to hit because the batters feel like they need to bail out, especially if he can work the inside corner. Hunter to the plate now.
When you can throw a sidearm with movement, it's almost next to impossible. Now, there are guys who do prefer that, so you just have to hope you don't catch those guys. But learn from experience. Some love it, and then majority don't. So.
First pitch to Hunter. Just missing the corner outside.
You got to think if that Lala was a walk, this game could be different, but we can't really assume. We're here where we are, so.
Outside, ball 2. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ross fires outside, 3-1. Maybe a little low.
Bite my tongue. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad we don't have on-the-field mics. Heated rivalry, folks.
Blooped out into left field. Lala comes in, bounces right in front of him for a base hit. 3-hit day for Hunter. And LaCory to the plate. LaCory on the day. A couple strikeouts. A base hit. And a fly out. And that is probably higher than it's going deep. Cumbo comes over, makes the catch to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th, folks. Tampa needs 5 to tie this one up. It's 5-0 Florida Southern right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. UT students travel from across the nation and around the globe to join a dynamic learning community. There are 150 academic programs, continuing studies for non-traditional students, and a highly ranked graduate school. NCAA Division II athletics program. The UT experience begins with an innovative first-year program and continues with opportunities to challenge yourself in the honors program, to study abroad, to conduct research with faculty, to do an internship, to volunteer in the community, or to participate in multiple leadership programs. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Bottom of the ninth, last chance for the Spartans. Ryan Langford coming in to pitch for the Florida Southern Mocs. He is a senior from Pembroke Pines, Florida. First pitch to E.J. Cumbo is a strike call. 1-1 on the year. 16th appearance. 22 2/3 innings pitched. 22 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 9 walks, 31 strikeouts. ERA of 1.99.
Can already tell he's throwing faster than Medea was. Also,
126 pitches, 125 pitches on the day for Medea.
I mean, we kind of called it.
Fouled off.
Of all the stats we mentioned, 125 pitch day. After mentioning a 92 pitcher for the Spartans, did it?
30 years ago, they didn't know any better, though.
True, fair. And it was a little bit more about grit at that time.
Fouled off. I know I am the king of worthless sports facts.
Perfect.
And in around 65 or so, Warren Spahn, Hall of Famer, Juan Marichal, Giants Hall of Famer, they both pitched. It was a 16-inning, 1-0 game,
I think I heard
and
that.
they both pitched complete games. Fouled off. And I believe the pitch counts were like 170 and 160.
Okay.
Back then, they didn't care. You just pitched till you weren't effective.
Again, I'm assuming there was some form of ibuprofen or something to cope that, but there wasn't
No ibuprofen, just aspirin.
Aspirin, yeah.
Yeah. Cumbo, again, fouls it off.
Well, you learn a lot about a team after this. This is going to eat at the Spartans till tomorrow at 1 p.m. when we do this all over again. It'll be a doubleheader from 1 and 4:30, so make sure to come out. But
foul ball.
Who knows? Cumbo wants to keep fighting. He's showing it right now.
This has been the toughest stretch on the season for the Spartans. They came into this game 3-3 in their last 6. A couple of them were in the snow up in Tennessee.
Sure.
Cumbo slaps one, fielded at third by DeSantolo. 1 up, 1 down. Again, that's the story of the game. That one doesn't get under. Spartans have not struck out much. Yeah. They just are hitting them at people.
Well, the best thing the Spartans can do is that anger that they're going to have after the game, bring it into tomorrow and bring it to the plate.
Langford pitches. Ball outside. Strike down the middle. Ooh, tried to golf that one. So it's 1-2 with 1 out. And strike 3. Sullivan goes down swinging. Last chance Jamarcus Lyons. Herb is on the hook for the loss in this game. He will fall to 8-1, unbeaten coming into this game. Madej will go to 4-3. No, I take that back. 6-1 with 8 innings of pitching. Swing and a miss. Up 0-2. Spartans down to their last strike.
Well, I don't know if you watched the World Series with the Texas Rangers and the Cardinals down to the last out. Who knows? Anything is possible. Rally cap is gone.
Was it 5-0?
I don't remember.
0-2 pitch. Lions waits outside. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ball low. Langford looks in. Lions steadies the bat. Here we go. 1-2. Popped up. Playable. First baseman coming over. Ball game. LaCourre makes the catch right in front of the Florida Southern dugout, and the Mocs have come in and taken game 1 of this 3-game series from the Tampa Spartans, shutting Tampa out for the second time this year. 5-0 the final score. Hayden Herb will take the loss, 8-1 on the year. And Nathan Madej, the win, now 6-1 on the year. The Spartans now 32-7, 16-3 in the Sunshine State Conference. Florida Southern 25-16, 16-6 in conference play. For Florida Southern, they end up with 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8. Tampa, no runs, just 2 hits, committed 2 errors, and left 5. So, 1 o'clock, we will be back here tomorrow. Stay with us. You've been watching this game on TampaSpartans.tv.
Drive safe, everybody.